The word hanbok itself actually means Korean clothing. It consists of two main pieces. On the upper body, both men and women wear an upper garment called joggery. Women's joggery is fastened by a string called gorum. For the bottom, women wear a long skirt called chima, and men wear baggy pants called baji, accompanied by silk shoes called kochin. Hanbok's origins can be traced back to the Three Kingdoms period between 57 before Common Era and 668 Common Era, when Baekje, Goguryeo, and Shilla occupied the Korean peninsula. The people of Baekje wore wider pants compared to the pants worn in Goguryeo. Also, the joggery was longer and wider. Mural paintings dating back to the Goguryeo kingdom show that there was no distinct difference in men and women's hanbok. Both women and men wore wide-sleeved joggery, long enough to cover their hips over trousers or skirts. During the Shilla kingdom, hanbok was influenced by Chinese fashion. The people wore long jackets fastened at the waist over long skirts. In the Goryeo dynasty, Mongolian fashion influenced the hanbok by shortening the chilla, and the joggery was shorter above the waist and tied with a long ribbon called gorum, and the sleeves were curved slightly. The Joseon kingdom was a turning point in the gradual transformation of hanbok. The women's joggery was worn much shorter and tighter than previous periods. In the middle of the Joseon era, the joggery was being worn higher above the waist, and by the late 19th century it came up to the chest and was worn with an additional white sash banded around the chest. However, in the mid-20th century, this trend was reversed, and the joggery once again was in longer length that typically hit a little above the waist. Later on, hanbok was replaced by Western clothing, but it's still worn in South Korea till this day, although it's not worn for everyday life. It's worn for ceremonies and other special events.